lovely Capricorn. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm very blessed that you're here with me today. So for those of you who are new to my channel, a little about myself. Again, my name is Michelle Rogers, and I am a born clairvoyant medium. After a near-death experience several years back, all of my clairs opened wide. So that means for me that I can see, hear, taste, smell, and feel touch from other realms, other entities from other realms. And please know that when I do readings, that I go into the highest frequency of Christ consciousness and the Akashic records for your highest good. Okay, so now this reading is going to be about relationships. Now, it does not have to be an intimate relationship, just a relationship in general. It's going to be about the person on your mind or who is in your heart space or your spirit space the most right now. Okay, so what are they thinking about you, Capricorn? How do they feel about you? How do they perceive you? Okay, all right, let's begin. I'm going to begin with some cards that I made actually that are symbol cards, and then I will go on into a deck, okay, a regular deck that I have intended specifically for relationships of all kinds. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, what does Capricorn's person think about Capricorn currently? What does Capricorn's person think about Capricorn currently? Okay, top two cards, please, Spirit. Please tell me when to stop. Okay, thank you. Very good, Capricorn. Very good. I will interpret after I pull from both of these decks that I have made, because Spirit works with me a lot in symbols. Just a moment. Okay, Spirit, same thing with this deck. Please show me, tell me, or both. What does Capricorn's person think about Capricorn in this moment? What does Capricorn's person, how does Capricorn's person interpret or perceive Capricorn's current energy, please? Please tell me when to stop. Top two cards, thank you. Change. Oh, body, mind, soul, spirit equals you. Very nice. Okay, give me just a moment to interpret these cards. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the first card, your person feels like you're the moneymaker, or you're the very successful person. You're the go-to person with the know-how of maybe business ideas, or just, any kind of idea that has to do with getting things done, organizing, coming up with ideas or ways to do things that are more proficient. That's how your person is viewing you. Very successful. You're that, you see the growth that's coming up from these coins. You're that person that they're seeing that it's not just about the money. It's success. Like, you're very driven, Capricorn, for success. Okay. And you don't have just one coin there. You have many. So you could have many different sources of income coming in, or have ideas that you would like to start with different sources of income to begin coming into you for that solid foundation. And the growth that's coming out, with all of this, I feel like your person is seeing you grow. It could be financially, it could be in your success ventures, but they're seeing some kind of growth. It could be spiritual growth as well. Maybe many of you are living your spiritual paths. You realize your spiritual journey now, and you are investing more in yourself as far as what's making your heart sing, and something that you truly enjoy doing, and you know that this is part of your purpose. So some of you could be doing that as well now. Now this next card, very nice. Okay, you see that is representing a path. This is the path, the journey that you're on right now, Capricorn. So your person sees you as going straight up, climbing that successful ladder. Whether you're in corporate business or you are doing your own thing, regardless, your person is seeing you rise up that ladder. Okay, straight to success, like the sky's the limit. Okay, and you can also see that, I'm sorry, I'm backwards. This light coming through, that's like the divine guiding you. Okay, so it's like your person sees this and is just blown away by you right now. And your person is seeing, how much you're changing. So for some of you, this could be an outward appearance that you're changing. You're working on trying to present yourself in a new way, doing some kind of change, new hairdo, new makeup, new style of clothes. For others of you, this could be changing how you're doing something. Maybe you've already been doing a certain thing and it hasn't brought you the results that you was hoping that it would. So you're tweaking it somehow. Okay. And then for others of you, this could be an internal change. This could be that you're changing, your eating habits. Some of you may be working out more or starting to work out. And then this could also be a huge spiritual change as well. But your person is seeing this change in you and they're loving it because look, body, mind, soul, and spirit equals you. Your person is just crazy about you. It's beautiful. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm so glad to see this, to be honest. Your person is just nuts over you. Like you're their everything. And they're seeing all this growth, all this potential, but then at the same time, it's not just potential. They're seeing you take action and it's happening before their eyes. Okay. And so that's just awesome. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the deck. Intuit Twin Flame deck. Now, again, I have intended this deck for all relationships, so not just Twin Flame, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what would Capricorn's person like to say to Capricorn right now? What would Capricorn's person like to say to Capricorn, please? Whoa, okay, already. Whoa, they are flipping these. Yes, this one. Yes, and this one. Yes, more from this deck. Yes. Okay. Wow. Your person has a lot to say to you that they may not be able to say to you. Some of you, these. Yes. More from this deck. Yes. Wow. Wow. I haven't had any of the readings come out with this many cards. This one. Yes. More from this deck. Yes. Oh, your person has a lot to say to you, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, this one? Yes, more from this deck. I think we're safe. Woo-wee, that's a lot. Okay, so we'll just start with this one. Okay, number 11. Now, first of all, I have to say, the number 11 for me is a number that resonates with me for twin flames. So when it comes to relationships, now, not all of you are going to be with your twin flame, but there may be many of you that are. I am with my twin flame. And if you don't know what that is, please research it. And please use your intuition. There's a lot of stuff out there. Living the twin flame journey, I hear people all the time saying, oh, I want my twin flame in my life. If that's you, you need to know it is not rainbows and roses, okay? It took my husband and I years and it was after understanding about the twin flame journey, the main purpose in meeting your twin flame within this lifetime. And a lot of it has to do with mirroring and healing and triggering each other. And it is not fun in the beginning. Okay. I'm going to tell you for years. So, but once my husband and I understood what was actually happening and the purpose between the twin flame journey, that's when our marriage began to change drastically for the good. Okay. So now we are living that blissful marriage. Okay. But prior to that, so please make sure you understand what a twin flame journey is. Okay. All right. Communication says, when we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterward, I'm not even sure why I said them. Yeah. So your person, again, especially if you're with a twin flame. Now, twin flames do not have to be intimate either. Okay. A twin flame could be parent, sibling, sister, brother, neighbor, coworker, friend. Okay. But whoever this person is, twin flame or not, whoever this person is, it feels like almost like ashamed, like they feel ashamed of themselves, like they don't know, they speak before they think. Okay. And then they're like, why did I say that? And then they start beating themselves up, and they don't tell you that, but they start beating themselves up. It's like, why did I say that way? Or why did I say it with that tone of voice? Because that made it sound like something different than what I even meant. Or why did I even open my mouth and say that to begin with? So, you could be dealing with someone that has some narcissistic tendencies. Not all of you, of course, but some of you. And then some of you, it could be that your person, the way that they were raised or the people they were around growing up, that it's just something that was instilled in them. And then they get with the Capricorn and they realize that, oh my gosh, I'm with this Capricorn, and Capricorn is very sweet and loving. How can I do this to Capricorn? Why am I treating Capricorn this way? Right? Okay. And then they realize that at some point, Capricorn ends up saying, bye-bye. Right? I'm not going to go through this anymore. So I really feel like your person kind of battles themselves inwardly about, why did they say this? Why did they even allow themselves to get to that point? Okay. Then the next thing is the number 6. It says this situation is being caused by both of us. Look at your own role in this situation to help us change it. Okay. Very good. And the number 6 is, for me, is about nurturing. Okay. It's self-love and self-care, not in an egotistical manner, but taking care of yourself first. Okay. Realizing that it's okay to set boundaries, realizing it's okay to say no and mean it, realizing that, if you're married, you have children, you're taking care of parents, you're taking care of the household, you're working, you're having to do all the errands, you're having to do all this stuff, and you still don't have time for play yourself. You don't have time for all these, it's like you're begging for more hours in the day. And then your person is looking at you like, well, when am I going to get my time in? Okay. And so it's all going to come back to boundaries. Okay. We can only do so much. I mean, that's all we can do. When you have so much time and you have all these things happening in your life, it's very important that you take care of yourself first, no matter what. If you need to rest and turn the phone off, no matter who gets angry at you, okay, for not contacting them back or not contacting them in a certain time frame or whatever, you have to take care of yourself first. If you're not re-energized and recharged and fresh and ready to roll for the next day, you can't be completely body, mind, and spirit ready to conquer the world. Okay, you're going to be dragging around at some point. Okay, and the work is going to suffer. People around you are going to suffer. Okay, because you're not going to be able to stay in that balance. But if you can learn how to get within that balance and look at what your heart's desires are, focus on balancing your life, because you have to remember, there's always going to be lots of people who are going to love you, love your energy, want to be in your space. Okay. But at the same time, those people, although we may love them and want to spend time with them, a lot of times those people don't see what's actually going on within your household. They're not seeing, oh my God, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I got to run here to do this. And they don't know your routine. I mean, I don't know other people's routines, right? So it's like, like I said, you have to get to the place of realizing it's okay to say no and not feel guilty about it and mean it. Okay. And because you have to prioritize. Most Capricorns took on an extremely hard life in this lifetime. Most Capricorns took on an extremely busy life in this lifetime, okay? And that can, if you don't find the right balance, that can be the detriment of Capricorn, okay? So it's very important that Capricorns find that right balance and turn off the TVs, turn off the social medias, turn off whatever you need to turn off and sit down for the day and say, okay, these are the things that I have to tackle for today. I have to prioritize. And, just talking to someone that you talked to 3 days ago, just chit chat, nothing urgent, nothing like that, but just talking to someone. How does that play into what you have to get done today? And the things that you have to get done today, what can be put off until tomorrow? Okay. What are because that's something I've had to learn. What has to be done no matter what today? Okay. And then prioritize the rest. Okay. So it's, and take ownership. We have to take ownership because we Capricorns, we work. And like this card says, it's both of us. Okay. Now I have to say, if you're setting boundaries, I've had a few people that don't like my boundaries when I set them. And I set boundaries because that's what I need in my life. And if that person or people really, truly loved me and cared about me, the way I loved and cared about them, then they would try to see my point of view. Okay. As far as they can't see all the stuff I have going on in my life. Okay. As I can't see all the stuff they have going on in their lives. Right. So it has to work both ways. So, both people have to take accountability. So Capricorn, you can't expect that, like if you say, okay, I'm free this day to go do whatever with you. And then they say, oh, well, I have stuff planned that day. You can't turn around and expect to get upset at that person because they don't have that one day that you have off to spend time with you. So, it works both ways. So just keep that in mind as well. But I feel like that generally, Capricorn, we are very fair. But sometimes, we take and take and take, and we keep giving people chance after chance after chance, right? And we finally get to the point where we realize, hey, this person's sucking my energy dry. My boundaries that I need in my life, right, don't seem to be as important to other people. Okay. So that's where you have to kind of say, okay, is this person still good for me and my energy? Or do I need to start backing away? Okay. So, that's also something to keep in mind because Capricorns do have a tendency to be codependent. Okay. So if you don't want to keep going in cycles with, like a never ending battle, like things get better with the person for a while and then boom, the person blows up on you, or, and then that all calms down and it's just continual, or, the same kind of people, just different people, but the same kind of situations, cycles all throughout your life, things like that is, where a lot of it stems from, I had to learn to set boundaries. And was it hard? Yes. Yes, it was. But at the same time, that's what I needed. Okay. Because Capricorn, you have to remember, you're here living your journey. Your journey is no one else's journey. Okay. And sometimes other people can't see, they just can't see that. They can't look at it that way. Sometimes other people want a lot more of attention than what we can honestly give. And, and then when we know we're backed in a corner, Capricorn, including myself, when we're backed in a corner, we're doing the best we can, the absolute best we can that we know how to do. And someone is still saying, you're doing this wrong, and, da, 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 da. We say bye-bye. I love you. Give it over to God. I hope you have a beautiful life. I wish you the best. And then us Capricorns move on and we start creating something else, right? So, we don't need to be stuck in situations, recurring cycles, things like that, because a lot of us do that. We stick ourselves in cycles. Okay. And that's one of the beautiful parts of this journey that a lot of Capricorns have chosen to have these very, very difficult lives and learn how to overcome these issues. Okay. Learn that it's okay that nobody else likes you. It's okay that, to realize that we make our own happiness within us. We don't need the rest of the world. We're happy creating. We're happy doing, the things that we enjoy. Yes, we love others. Yes, we love being around others and doing things in the right moment, right? In the right moment. When we feel that intuitive nudge that, yeah, this will be fun. This will be great, we know many times when we're around people, we can just feel that sometimes that it's almost like sometimes people, and I'm not trying to say this in an egotistical manner, but we Capricorns are known for success. We're known for working very, very, very hard and doing the best that we can absolutely do. And sometimes we get around other people that see us doing our best, and they don't like that. Sad to say, they don't like to see us succeed. Okay? So don't allow how other people perceive you, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Okay? Don't want to hurt anyone. Now, if someone gets upset, like I said, because you've set boundaries, that's not you hurting anyone. Okay? You will hurt yourself continually if you don't set boundaries. Okay? But as long as you're not hurting anyone, we need that. We need that because, especially if it's another sign that doesn't understand all the stuff that Capricorn has signed up for, was, this hard life, all these obstacles. And although another sign may have lots of obstacles as well, it's going to be different for that sign, right? And their life journey. So what we need to focus on is not what other people think about us, not how other people perceive us, because they're not living in our journey. They're not walking in our shoes. Okay. So all we can do is keep moving forward, keep being creative, being of love. Okay. And that's it. Finding our own happiness. Okay. Number 9, surrender brings us together faster than resistance. Yes. Number 9. Now, I have to say, Capricorns, I can tell you, because I'm a Capricorn, right? Capricorns can get stubborn. Capricorns can get very set in their ways. And sometimes, we have to take a step back and say, wait a minute. Why am I resisting against this? What am I doing? It's almost like sometimes it can be competition because we are competitive. Sometimes it can be that. Sometimes it can just be, just our competitive nature. But we can become stubborn. And, when someone tries to teach us something or try to show us something new, sometimes we might be like, oh, that's awesome, that's cool. And then sometimes we're like, I already knew that. You're wasting my time. You're thinking that. You're not saying that. We don't say that, right? But we're thinking, I already knew that. They're wasting my time. I could be creating right now. That's how we're wired. And because that's one reason we came here, was to create. Okay, we're all here to create. The Capricorns came here to create. Okay, just constantly in our minds, we're creating new ideas, new ways of doing things, having all kinds of different business opportunities and ways to do things and tweaking things. Always, we could have something perfect, which I don't really believe we can have anything perfect in this realm. But I'm just saying, example, we could have everything absolutely perfect, and we will still find a flaw, and a year later go back in and say, oh, I need to tweak that. You know what I'm saying? Need to add this little word right here. It's like we're always finding stuff that has to be done. But you know what? That's who we are. It is who we are. And so if other people can't understand that, that's okay. It's all right. Okay. And then number 9, that's like we're getting ready to end a cycle. Okay. We're definitely getting ready to start a new book. Okay. To me, when you get to the number 10 of a book, that's like the last chapter. So right now we're at number 9, and then when we finish number 10, woohoo! Success! Success is on the horizon. Brand new story, creating our brand new story. So you want to keep it as positive as possible. Create, Capricorn. Create, because when you come into that new book, that chapter 1, well, the number 1, that's about manifesting, creating. Okay. So if you're already in that energy and you are creating, your book the entire way through is going to be about that energy that you put in the very beginning with that number 1. Okay. So if you're creating the whole rest of that book, this new book that you're getting ready to start, it's going to be about your creations. Okay. The things that you're manifesting. So, yeah, very exciting. Okay, so the next card we have, look at that. Number 1. See, you cannot make this stuff up. Number 1. Okay, so your person says, I feel your energy around me, and I wonder if you are thinking of me too. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. So your person really thinks about you a lot, Capricorn. Okay, then next we have the number 5. And you know what the number 5 is for me? Change. Boom. We are transforming, my friends. We're going to have a major transformation. And again, your person is seeing this like right before their eyes, and they're like, what's going on? Capricorn is changing. Capricorn is upgrading somehow. Okay. And I love it. Okay. So this says, please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. Oh, and Capricorn, that is something that we do. We just naturally do. We're naturally nurturing and loving to others, right? You know, we're naturally caring. So your person sees you as this person that's very healing. Some of you actually may be energetic or spiritual healers of some kind. So, you know, but your person sees you as healing. It could just be the sound of your voice. It could just be when they walk in the room, they feel your energy and you heal them. They could have like the worst day and come through the door or come in the vicinity of where you are, and they see your big, beautiful smile, and they can tell that, oh my gosh, the energy just changed in the room. My whole energy just changed. I feel so much better. I was having such a bad day, and I walked into the room, and oh my gosh, it was Capricorn. Okay, because Capricorns, you know, they have this, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, but they do have a way of emitting so much love, you know, and that love is healing. Okay, so the next thing is number 3. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. Oh, this is wonderful. So your person is realizing, okay, your person that says things and does things before they think about it, okay, that hurt you. Okay, and they beat themselves up. Now they're beginning to realize that they're doing this. Like they're really realizing, hey, I got to do something different here because, you know, it's leading them down a negative direction. Okay, and they realize that it's not Capricorn that can change them. They have to do this themselves. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be going within and doing some of their own healing, figuring out where this is coming from, why they do these things, and then start making those baby steps forward towards their healing, while progressing forward, really working on paying attention to how they treat you, Capricorn. So that's very beautiful. That's why we're here. That's the big, not the main reason, but the big reason why we're here is to learn unconditional love. And sometimes that comes with forgiveness because someone's hurt us, or forgiving ourselves because we've hurt someone else. Okay? When you come from a place that's nothing but love, and then you're here on earth where there's all this turmoil that is going on all around, and all this, just a lot of negative stuff, it's hard for us to realize sometimes. We look at it and we're like, why do people act like that? Why? You feel like you don't fit in sometimes, and you feel like, why would somebody say something like that? Why would somebody do something like that? Okay. But it's because they took on that role before they come here for your life. Okay. To help you learn to forgive and learn what true compassion and unconditional love is. Okay. Because honestly, where we're all truly from, here's what I believe. Now, you believe what you want. I'm not trying to force my beliefs on anyone, but I'm just trying to make a point. Now, I believe that we all ultimately come from the same source. Okay, total 100% complete love. But at some point, we veered off on adventures, just to say it easily. Wanting to experience different things. Okay, so we go to different dimensions, different planets, and a lot of us come to Earth School. Okay, now Earth School, from what I have learned so far spiritually, is like the hardest place to experience, the hardest realm, the hardest. It's just the hardest. Okay, but you get so much soul growth from this realm. So that's why a lot of people, spirit realms, celestial realms, decide to come here because it is so hard, and pick, it's kind of like a play, picking out who's going to play what part, and who is going to, like I would say, okay, now when I'm at this certain date, or when I'm this certain age, you're going to come back into my life. You're going to hurt me. You're going to say this to me, and you plan it all out. Okay. But then there are things that aren't planned out, such as, because we do have free will here. So, it's like, so part of it's planned out, but then how you react to it is also going to affect with the law of attraction and all the rules of the universe. Okay, so there's so much more, and I don't have time in this video, but there's so much more that plays into everything that we do, we think, we say, we speak. Okay, but just know that this is something that is beautiful. Okay, because this person is realizing, whether you are separated from this person or around this person, choosing to still be around this person. Okay. It's about forgiveness. This person, just know this person is realizing, how they've hurt you, what they've said to you, whatever it was, and they are really beating themselves up about it and starting to make progress forward. So just make sure that you forgive. Remember, forgiveness is not to help that person or say that what they did is okay. It's to set us free, right? Okay. The next one, you have another number 9. You may be seeing synchronicities. So be watching for a lot of synchronicities, and it doesn't have to be the number 9. It can be, but there could be synchronicities, don't even have to do with numbers. Okay, you could keep seeing buttons, or keep seeing, this same symbol everywhere you turn. Or, someone could say a certain word that normally isn't said, and then you hear it again on TV and then on the radio. just start looking for these synchronicities, because I really feel like a lot of you are going to be experiencing those. And when you see those synchronicities, now if it's numbers, make sure you look those numbers up. If you don't know how, what I do is I type in angel number and then whatever number that I'm seeing or I'm hearing. Okay. I know other people like to look up spiritual number and then whatever, just however it resonates with you. But look those up, use your intuition. Always, and see what the meaning of that number means for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, just like a reading, go to the next one, okay, until you find the one that resonates with you, okay. This says, because of you, I'm starting to see what is really important in life. See, yeah, I don't have to say any more about that one, because this one I already covered that. Okay, they're seeing, they're realizing. You have another number 9. You have 999. Yeah, definite synchronicities. Okay, and it's just another confirmation as well. This chapter, this cycle, is getting ready. It's really getting close to ending. You're almost like right here in chapter 10, the very last chapter of this book. Okay, so create. Because number 1, that new book is getting ready to start. And you want a head start on that book, so that you could be writing in that book that, hey, this book's going to be nothing but abundance, okay, of all good and positive things. Okay, so this one says, I'm not going to give into fear. I know fear is only an illusion. Yeah, so your person is beginning to see the reality of things. They're, as far as your relationship with them, they're beginning to see that fear. It could be fear of losing you, fear of never talking to you again, fear, maybe it was a person that was afraid that you were going to give more attention to someone else. If you're in an intimate relationship, maybe your person had become jealous. But whatever this fear is, this person's realizing now that when they had this fear in your relationship, that it caused more harm than it did good. Okay. And now they're releasing that. They're beginning to see that they need to release it. Whether they have yet or not, at least they can identify that now. The next thing, oh my gosh, another 5 change, another 5. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. Okay. So then we have karmic ties. Says, I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. Now, for some of you, that could be a third-party situation. For others of you, of course, it's not. It could just be a simple thing that, okay, so let me tell you about third-party situation, what I mean. Some of you, yes, it could be that someone you're in a relationship with is married or in an intimate relationship already, okay? That would be third party. But another way of looking at third party is, okay, just like, okay, so both of my sons are in an intimate relationship, okay? So that's their journey, all right? So I, in this instance, would be the third party, okay? That's how I see it, and that's how I feel it, okay? So, because they're doing their own lives now, so that makes me the third party. You see what I'm saying? So, whoever your person is, I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know that your person's saying, hey, I would give more than anything to, spend more time with you, have more longer conversations with you. The list goes on and on. But I'm married, or I'm with my significant other, And, I'm having to work, just like was my situation. I'm having to work. I'm having to do this and this and this and this and this. So as I can, your person's saying as I can, even though it's not like they want to reach out to you, they will reach out to you as they can. So don't feel like, if some of you feel like you've been ghosted by someone, that things were going well between you and just all of a sudden they're not contacting you as much anymore, something like that, just know this person hasn't forgot about you at all. This person loves you to death. It's just this person has a lot going on right now. So they're trying to prioritize. And again, we don't know what's going on in someone else's home, right? Or in their lives. Only what they tell us or what Spirit reveals to us. Otherwise, we don't know. Okay? So, Spirit's just letting you know that this person really, really, really cares about you. It's just they're getting their stuff straightened. They're getting their lives balanced. They're doing these things so that when the two of you do get to communicate the next time, you'll get to have fun communicating. It's not going to be a thing that either one of you are like, oh, I got to hurry up. What? Okay, I got to go. Okay, you see what I'm saying? It'll be worthwhile. All right, that's everything that I have for you. I know that was a lot, but Spirit gave me all these cards. So what do you do? All right, much love to each of you. Have a very, very blessed day. If you haven't yet and you like this reading, I would really appreciate if you would like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment below. Any of those things helps my channel to grow so that I can continue doing this for free for you. Okay? Much love to each of you. Bye-bye.